out. Mercury. Yes, honey. Yeah, you what? Down one. The watch it's down. Down. Right, go on. Just operation clean up. I love you. So then I decided to go on a freak. There is no passion to be found playing small. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, there is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Now, I'm sure your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. Guess what? We're locked in. This way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Shout out to Jay's mother. May she rest in peace. You'll never finish. That's Jay out in Swords. So do what you feel passionate about. Bro. Take chances. I'm thinking of you and your family right now. And may our mammy rest in peace. And I fucking mean that sincerely, bro. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks. That's the thing about failure. But I want to talk to you about why that's so important. Failure is the biggest karma. You will fail at some point. You don't suck at something. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. will suck at something.
Everybody's welcome in here,
And I
whether
know
you
that's
suck
probably
or whether
not a
you don't.
traditional message for a
Be
graduation
respectful.
ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it.
We
Because it's
speak to
inevitable.
people from all around the world.
In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought. Except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing.
Yeah, shout out to Jay's mommy. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, so I'm sending me regards to Swords, you know. I don't care where you're from, you lose your mommy, you know. So shout out to Jay Sprints, and if you're not sub to his channel, go over and give the guy a bit of support. He's just lost his mum. There's a lot of people on here I need to thank, you know, for getting me to where I am today. You know, Pablo, without a doubt. Chopper, same as. You know, this channel, I could have gone to bits. You know, without wisdom and knowledge and experience. You know. And shout out to Cumbrian Truth. I see her out. You come in me life the other night. Ash, stay the fuck away from YouTube arguments, cause two of them infidels got you sent down. You know what I mean? And here, it'd be easy. The cunts will do it again, so don't give them that fucking opportunity. You understand? Cause there's loads of snakes on here.
Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater.
30 years
It was at the
previous,
same theater
where he
that I
failed.
failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts
To
to
fail.
fail?
Have you? Shout out to
If you
failure.
don't fail,
You are
you're
not
not even
trying.
trying.
If you don't fucking fail,
I'll say it again.
you're not
If you
trying.
don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing
We
your
have an hour.
potential.
We are
The ghost
locked
of the
in.
ideas you never
I'm
acted
not
on.
perfect,
The ghost of the
and
talents
I've had
you
to
didn't
sin.
use.
And if you
And
are
you're
rude to
standing
me or
around your
anybody
bed,
in my life,
angry,
you will be disposed
disappointed,
of
and upset.
in the bin.
They say we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes?
How you could do?
I just got back from South Africa. It's a
I'm
beautiful
rooting
country,
for you, lad.
but there are places there with terrible poverty
I
that need
really
help.
am.
And Africa's just the
You're
tip
a
of the
good
iceberg.
skin you
The
are,
Middle
bro.
East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help.
Everybody
Louisiana
is
needs your
welcome
help.
in my channel.
Philadelphia needs your help.
Right. There's a couple of people on here who need a good slap in the mouth. There's a few people I need to fucking thank for helping me over a 6-year period. Now, I'm going to have to write a list of people out because there's not many decent people on here. I belong in the 33% of people that don't There's nothing wrong with calling a man out. But I'll tell you what there is something wrong with. It doesn't matter who needs a slap. YouTube knows who needs a slap, and I'm rooting for Kudu, and yeah. But some men are very bitter. Come here, bro. I've read his book and all, and I think he was a very humble guy. You know, it's like when you see here, you know anyone that can do press ups on their fingers, one handed. Yeah, that guy was so disciplined. You know, Bruce Lee, guys like him. You know what I mean? It's like if you watch some of the movies like he was in, he was so fast. You know, like I said, and a lot of people have used his teachings over the years because he was very humble and noble and righteous. You know, and a lot of students and mentors and coaches around the world have used his methods and his teachings. You know, it's like it's nice to be humbled rather than humbled. You know, that kind of way. Uh, Let me lower you down. Sorry, I have me stand up the height for midgets. 1 second. Shout out to all the dwarfs and all the little people, all the little Gandalfs. I'm a big fan. Yeah. But whoops a daisy. See what I mean? What's it doing that for? Now look what you've gone and done. Oh fuck me, he's ugly. Shit, that's me. Wow. No, I just like the sport. You know, I dedicated my life to it. To defending myself. Not to fight. You know, just know how to defend myself. That's all you need to know. Uh, yeah. I'm 50-year-old. You know, fighting's a young man's game. I truly believe that you're more hungry. You know, it's like to prove yourself. I don't have to prove shit. Been there, done it. But Thomas will finish something I started about 18 years ago, 19 years ago. It's like, and my son will finish it. What I started. Both of them. Bro, I'm not into all that gay shit, you know. But I'm rooting for Kudu guys in this fight. And can you do me a favour if you're watching this now, this evening, tonight, tomorrow? Can you go and give Kudu a sub? Could you go and give fucking what's his name, Jay Sprints a sub? Listen, I'm appealing to the good side of YouTube. There's a guy that comes in here. He's been coming in recently. He just lost his mammy 2 days ago, and I think the wake is today. His name is Jay Sprints. Go give the guy a sub, man, and give the guy a bit of support. He's just lost his ma, you know. I like linking people together. You know, I've always been good at it. You know, I don't like tearing people apart. I like bringing them together. Fresh start. You know. Nobody's perfect, especially on this fucking app we call YouTube. I've been around it for about 6 years, and I know people on here that have been around it 3 times longer than I have. But in those years, I've managed to identify a few infidels, a few Arabs, a few, yeah, insubordination and treachery and mutiny will not be tolerated, you see. You have to have order in your own house, you see, before you can do anything else. Could you? I went fishing today, bro, and I caught one little perch. You know what, that little bastard has swallowed the maggots all the way like it was a cock. You know, that kind of way. It's like, and I was trying to get the fucking hook out of its mouth, but the little fucker wouldn't let go. He was gagging. I was like, listen, I got you, bro. You mightn't be able to sing again or blow bubbles, but you won't float. So no fish got hurt in the process, but it's this greedy fucking little bastard. Shout out to Perch in September. Well, bro, I'd love your channel. I want to see your channel grow. And the same with John Paul. You know what I mean? I respect it too. He is, bro. I know he can have a bang. You know. But the best bang you've ever had was the one on your fucking head that night. I swear, bro. You fucking cheered me up. I was feeling really fucking low, you know. And I seen the video you put up, you mad bastard. Like, guys, do you know how hard it is to do what could you try to do that night? I thought I was looking at fucking Rocky, bro, when he was in the barn in fucking Russia. You know, doing them fucking, you know what I mean? Like, putting your feet on the bar and then lifting yourself. Do you know how fucking hard that is? That's how strong Kudu is. You know what I mean? But the bastard thing come loose, man. He dropped on his fucking head. And it wasn't the fact he dropped on his head, it was what he said when he got up. I think I hurted myself. I swear to God, bro. I ruined, do you know me Stone Island hoodie, me yellow one? I ruined that over you. You know what I mean? Honestly, it went all over me fucking top, bro. But I'll tell you one thing, man. It was fucking YouTube gold. I was like, I'll tell you what, man, that was so funny. You know, but yeah, bro, that was fucking legendary, that. But like I said, I seen something on John Paul's scheduled, and I believe in you, bro. You know, I can tell whether you can handle yourself and shit like that, and I've come to a conclusion that the other guy doesn't know what's in for him. You know, and I don't think it'd be a long one. Like I said, bro, if I was your coach, listen, don't overextend, patience, wait for it, and then just target him, bang, straight through the middle, bro. Test him, test that water real soon. Here. Nah, listen to me, guys. Like I said, Kudu, he's one of our own. He's a good Irish lad, a good Irish dad, and he has a fight coming up. And if he lost, I'd be sad. But I know he's not gonna lose. You see, I'd put me money on him, and anyway, if I was betting. You know, I'm not a betting man, but it's like, I no disrespect to the other fella. I don't really know the guy at all. But obviously I'm gonna back one of me fucking own, you know what I mean? He's a good lad, Kudu, and so is John Paul. And if you're not sub to Kudu's channel and John Paul's channel, can you go and do it, please? Like I said, a lot was our Irish on here, yeah? I had a few, now listen, without causing a divide, but a couple of English people destroyed my channel, you know. And 95% of Irish people on here that I get along with in the YouTube community haven't disrespected me, haven't taken a liberty in me life, targeting women, thinking that they're an item, a possession that's there. Yeah, nah, I have a lot of time for John Paul as well, bro. I watch him in the gym every day. He's conditioned. He's a serious guy. Do you understand? He's got stamina. He's got power. He's got durability. You know, he's a great striker. Come here, whether it's kickboxing, me, bro, I've watched him. The way he moves, the way he carries himself, the way he'll check kicks and what have you. You know what I mean? I'd back John Paul too. Like I said, I see his start. I see it on every day, bro. And it's like, you know what I mean? The pair of you should be proud of yourself. You know, I tell you what, bro, in the Irish community, and I'm gonna go out here and on a limb and say this, it's like in the Irish community, the good Irish community on YouTube, we need people like you and John Paul representing the good side, you know, by never crossing to the dark side. You know, and a lot of people on here like to see other people fall out. Well, I'll tell you what, it'd be a cold day in hell before I fall out with an Irishman again on here. You know, I remember when I first come on here, and all I wanted to do was to talk about mental health and about awareness and what have you, and you know, talk about life experiences, talk about growing up with a good load of lads, and you know, none of us are perfect. We all, he's going to get it for you. For sure. Well, could you? I've watched them. It's like, and like I said, bro, I've been involved in kickboxing, Thai boxing, boxing. It's like, and I can see, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like a quick glance here and there, you know, but the fact that you have youth on your age, could you know, the same with JP, and he's in that gym nearly every fucking day, bro. You know, and this, I respect you for two things, bro, yeah? Number one, for being a father and a good one. And number two, having big Irish balls, and I respect that shit. And that's why, bro, I'm rooting for you. You know, no disrespect to the other man. You know what I mean? But I just believe you're going to be the better man on the day. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I like fighting. You know, I like boxing. I like UFC. I like Muay Thai. How are you, Daniel? I like all disciplines. You know what I mean? It's like growing up, like I said, football and fighting was like a hobby. Do you understand? That happens when you go to football. You know, and for years, for about 14 years, I went to football. You know, you had fun. Eddie Beef was Man United's top boy. From East, Beswick, he's dead now. Rest in peace to Eddie Beef. He was Man United's top boy for 28 years. He was my friend, I swear on me baby's life. We were in hospital together. He was dying of cancer, yeah? I brought him down for a smoke. Now, not the last time, hey Paul, not the last time I was in hospital. The time before I was. And the nurse said, I don't think he should be smoking. And I said, well, love, the guy's not got many days to live yet, so either you get me a wheelchair or I'll find one. What the fuck? He's gonna die. You know, he said to me, I'm kippered. And he always used to say that word, kippered. It's a proper mank word meaning fucked. I said, how kippered? He says, seriously compromised, Stuart. I was like, how compromised? He said, I have cancer, I'm riddled with it. I was like, fucking hell, man. And that guy could tell some stories. And you know, it's like when Danny Dyer was doing Britain's Deadliest Men, and when he done the things about Man City, Man United firms and what have you, and Eddie was on it in the pub. You know, they called them the Black Crew. They used to go all around Europe, you know what I mean, and dive on trains and jump off and what have you. And he was a legend in the Stratford End, you know what I mean? They even got a big flag of him, you know. So shout out to Eddie Beef and his family. Come here, I want to shout out to a fella in Swords called Jay Sprints. Guys, if you see him in the live, his mammy, it's his wake today. Sorry, it's his mum's wake today. And just to show the guy a little bit of support, could you go and sub to his channel if he comes in again today? You know, I'm about linking Irish people together, and that's what I'm gonna fucking do. And it's like when you lose your mammy, you need a bit of support off one of your Irish brothers. Do you understand? Uh, I'm super bollocks, you know, baby crying, waking up at mad times of the night. But like when he told me today, it's reminded me of my own ma and when she died, and I know how it made me feel. It's like, it's crazy. It's like the world slows down all around you. And you're like, my ma's just died, and everyone's just getting on with it. And you know, when I lost my ma, I lost my best friend. You know, my ma died with a lot of secrets. You know. Well, like, this is why I say to people, listen, I envy some of you that have a mammy. Your mother is the most important woman you'll ever have in your life if you have a good relationship with your queen. And when my ma died, my heart died. Half of it at least. When my dad died in 2013, it nearly ended me. But then me ma, wow. I'll tell you one thing, I'm glad my turn's out of the way, motherfuckers. No disrespect, but like I said, when you lose your mum here, you'll never get that one back. You know what I mean? But see, my ma be like, yeah, I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself. What are you crying for over me? Here, I'm looking down, smiling at you, you prick. I mightn't be able to sort your teeth out, but I'll guide you on the right path. And I couldn't give a flying fuck what people think of me. I'm not on here to prove. I was on here to prove something to moi, to get a channel back, and that's it. I'm not bitter. I am twisted, but I care about people. You know, I know how it feels. You know, to lose both parents. It's like, so. There's a guy that come in here today, guys, and just to show your support, could you give him a sub? I wanted the whole end game plan for me was always to reunite a few old friends, unite the clans on YouTube, the decent channels. We've got a big motherfucking cake, which is YouTube. It's split up into three sections: 33%, 33, and 33. Right now, 33% is controlled by the creepy corner, which control the narrative. 33% is the toxic people that call everybody out. Yeah, and a lot of men with no faces are in that 33%. And then you have our 33% that are respectable, that are good dads, that are good partners. Do you understand? That are good sons, are good daughters. Characteristics that build men's character. Do you understand? Morals, manners, ethics, principles, nobility, honor. Hey, a chopper! But, like I said, even though I grew up in a very tough fucking area, here, I was taught manners. Manners were put on me. How about that? And it stayed with me all my fucking life. Manners, common courtesy, ethics, morals, manners, principles. Nah, Chopper, there's a geezer that come in, Jay Sprints, he's from Swords, a nice fella, and he lost his mammy a couple of days ago, so it's the wake today. So I was just saying, if he comes in, give the guy a sub. You know what I mean? He's one of us, you know. And here, speaking of one of us, give Chopper a fucking sub. I know he'll say, fuck off, dude. I don't want subs. But like I said, Chopper's given me a lot of advice over the years that's helped me, and I'm not talking about on YouTube. And Pablo was in that category. There would have been another fucking cunt in there, but yeah. So disappointed in you, lad. No names. can I say this, yeah? Where you're from, yeah? If you get a name, alright, I'll put it to you another way, right? You're in prison, yeah? The geezer next to you. Someone says to you during rec or out in the yard, see, my man is a nonce. Someone told me he's a nonce. Chinese whispers, right? This guy wasn't. And you know what happened to him? He was led into the back of a kitchen and a pan of boiling water was fucked over him. Guess what? It was the wrong smell, the wrong guy. You know, scary place. Chopper, listen, you know, when I lost me dad, you know, a part of me died inside. You know, me and Pablo, I was on the phone to Pablo today on Instagram. We were having a chat, you know, face to face. Yeah, and he's a great artist, Pablo. Show me his latest drawings, you know. I've a lot of time for that mad bastard. You know what I mean? He's so noble and humble and modest and belligerent and stubborn, you know, and he doesn't take any credit for this channel growing. But yeah, that's where you're wrong, guys. Because without Pablo, without Paul's help, and I'm not just talking on YouTube here, this is what I'm saying about listen to your own. And it's like Pablo was never, ever gave me bad advice. You know, he's always been there to give me good advice. You know, he supported me channel, he bought me bleeding coffee, he fucking sent me over loads of shit, but it's a friendship that I value more because it's genuine, you know. And shout out to all the wankers out there. Yeah. Say nothing. You big fucking woman abuser. You fucking let the squad down. You let yourself down, you fucking inbred infidel fucking wanker. But Chopper, it was crazy what happened yesterday. I seen it on the news, let's say. I believe a big parcel was found yesterday. Allegedly, apparently. A big parcel was found yesterday, I believe. Somebody's head is going to roll for that one. Guaranteed. Wow. But like I said, guys, I went fishing Chopper. Well, bro, I'm always on the same Instagram, Donald Jude Mac. It's me name backwards, bro, yeah? And we'll have a code word, right? And have a guess what the code word is. That game I asked to play with you. You know, easy, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I speak to a few people yesterday, Cumbrian Truth Ash. No problem. He come in and he said, all right, Jude, I've just got out of prison. And I was like, Ash, do me a favour, bro. Do not get involved in YouTube stuff no more because you lose your freedom over it. You know, now, at the end of the day, right, a lot of us are men, right, and we're made a certain fucking way, right, especially Irishmen, yeah? We're all supposed to be fucking tough. We're all supposed to be fucking alcoholics, you know? And it's society that puts the labels on us. It's like, yeah, I don't fucking drink. You know, I used to many years ago. You know, and I used to do a lot of cocaine too. You know, and I lost my family because of it at the time. You know, but when you're out with all your mates and all your mates are ramming lemo up your nose, you know what I mean? that goes out the window. And football, I used to like going to it. You know, I remember when the trams used to be filled. And Dylan, as a kid, I remember him in his reversible United kit, the gold and white one. We had Veron at the time, and we were on our way, and I'm sure we were playing Galatasaray. You know what I mean? And one of them let a flare off on the tram. All the doors opened, everyone bailed off, and I was with about 40 lads. You know what I mean? And a few of us had our kids with us. You know what I mean? I like loads of the lads where I used to sit. They all had the same seats. So it's like over time you get to know people. But I already knew a couple of the lads, and that's how I got into it. You know, it's like got into the lifestyle, like the cloud and casual wear, you know. But because I've lived in the UK for so long, it's like, you know, it's like football casuals. It's a lifestyle, you know, and the same with the clothing. You know, I was mad into Stone Island and fucking, you know, stupid stuff like that and what have you. But the truth be told, I like the rail. And here, there was no police fucking, there was no body cams. You know, and I start going, you know, fucking, I've been in this city 20 years. You know, and you can't hear. Have you ever been ran over by a horse and hit with a big fuck off batten in the nose? You know, uh, true story, yeah. But my ex partner realised that was I was taking a lot of cocaine and I was getting more violent, and the cocaine I ended up getting cocaine induced psychosis. Cocaine ruined my brain. Sorry, no. Let me rephrase that. I ruined my own brain. I haven't got a tooth in my head because of me past. Do you understand? But when the smoke clears, yo, amigo, don't bitch about it. You wanted to be one of the boys. You wanted to take loads of drugs. Now look at the state you. You know. Yeah, I don't want to fight. Bang. That's it. Lights out. But listen to me. I'm gonna write out a list, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making a few more shorts again. And there's a few people that have helped me from day fucking one. Number one, Pablo. Two, Chopper. You know, and every other Irishman that has a channel on here that I think is decent. I'm just gonna write down all the bleeding names, all the channels, attach it to mine, and fuck it. Because I have a target to hit. You know. And when I hit 3,000, I will set myself another. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm good at. You know, I used to be very good at hitting targets, and I forgot. Because I sedated for 20 years. Even don't believe it. I'm telling you now. It's like, and when you come through the smoke, there's not many men left standing. You know, it's like, well, Chopper, that's what I need to do. Like I said earlier on, Harpo, come in. And here, watch. I'll do this purposely. Watch, you'll come in, watch. He fucking come in and said I look like a school teacher. Well, fuck off then, you big bowser. Come in, I'll tell you, it's like, here, I didn't do this for likes, but what I did do it for was to bring a few old friends back together from a very notorious housing estate in Dublin called Cherry Orchard. Cherry Orchard Avenue, I lived on. Spencer McDermott lived on the same street. Do you understand? All the lads. There's a couple of people that I used to pal around with that have been coming in and out giving me cryptic clues. Like, everybody knows Harpo. There's a few more people that come in, but I've always said, you know, a lot of my mates are bleeding household names. You know, and in Dublin, you're known by your nickname, you know, and there's a reason why you get it, you know. But the media give a lot of my friends a hard time, you know. You know, they say a leopard never changes its spots. They say the human condition cannot be reconditioned. Well, here, that's a fucking lie. Because we have remissioned. You know, my psychiatrist said to me it's very hard, Jude, to find your marbles again when you lost them. But guess what? I found them, and I remember. You know, wait to hear this. How weird is this, right? I got thrown out of school at 13, right? And I didn't know much Irish, okay? Okay? Fast forward to the time I was 18. I didn't know much Irish, right? Fast forward over 30 odd years later, and I come off of medication. And since I've come off it 577 days ago, a lot of stuff has come back that I remember. You know, a lot of horrible stuff has come back that I tried to bury that fucking nearly amputated me soul. Like, Chopper will tell you, I've had a lot of friends die in Dublin gangland. Chopper knows me family, he knows me friends, and it's sad that it's ended that way. I walked away when I had a chance, and when I tried to walk back and look, motherfucker, it's like K2. It's like a mountain. That's what it's evolved, alright, into a fucking volcano. It's like, and I think back, and I'm like, I'm glad I got out of there. You know, at the time I did, I was lucky. You know, I wanted to be one of the boys, and there's repercussions for that. Jail time, you know, eviction, getting fucked out of your flat, all that nonsense. You know, and I didn't want my son being around that. And the only way my son was going to have a chance if I did something really drastic. So I made an executive decision and I moved to the UK. Yeah, not because anybody told me I had to. Do you understand? But if you break the rules, you have to deal with it. And I broke the rules and I knew the rules and I knew I had to take it and I did. And guess what? I was tortured in Cherry Orchard. Shout out to all the torturers. Yous all know who yous are. Some of yous are still alive. Yous did me a big fucking favour by what yous did. And I apologise, I fucked the bill up. You know, but I still love yous all. You know, and I love the ones that come in. Do you understand? That'll say, here, I grew up with the lad. I know he's a bit bonkers, but at least you know what you get with you. I'll tell you to your face you're a cunt, and yeah, now you've no excuse. I've no glasses on. Go on, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Go on, hit me. Just like Danny DeVito and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Hit me. I'm here, yeah. Hey, where now? Prison Break hasn't got a patch on me. Oh, I'm looking forward to dinner today. Chopper, thanks for coming in. You know, I jammed me foot on the brakes of this channel purposely, bro. It was wearing me out, Chopper, and I wasn't listening to people. You know, people were saying, Jude, you're doing far too many lives, bro. And I'll tell you one thing. I was, you know, 8 hours a day, every fucking day. I've done it for years. Everything's about consistency. And I had to make another executive decision. YouTube or spending more time with my son. Which one are you going to pick? You know, here, I stuck my cock-a-doodle-doo into, yeah, my queen, and we have a 7-month-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. And then I have 2 other daughters and another son. Uh, no, Chopper, all jokes aside, bro, you've been there from the start. You know, and you even seen a difference in me, and the fact that you mentioned it to me one day, I was like, I'll take that off, Chop, all day long. You know, I'm not a bad guy, bro. I just did bad things when I was younger, allegedly. But what we've got past that, that boat as well sailed. We're coming up to 578 days of phenylephrine. That means I've got 22 days, 600, 2 cycles of 300. We knocked it out of the fucking park. And they say psychopaths will always have that same mentality. You'll never get past suicide ideology here. It crosses my mind the odd time, but I wouldn't do it. Now, if you had asked me that question 18 months ago, I'd tell you I'd dwell on it. But see now, I have me missus, me children, me family. You know, YouTube isn't one of my priorities at the moment, Chop. I do, and you know what? No, well, listen, fuck off you bastard. You knew me all along, and you know me family and all me cousins that drinking pinches. You motherfucker, you. And it's like I said, it's guys like Chop and guys like Pablo. You know, it's like I want to shout out to a few people. I want to shout out to Spencer McDermott and Ammo. Auntie Spencer, Auntie Uncle Spencer and Auntie Ammo. Shout out to Max as well. Come here, guys. You know, there's so many people that I'm grateful for. You know, that, like for instance, Pablo's made all the videos. I'm a grateful person, right? I had a guy called Doc77 TV send me a 4K camera. Now, do you understand? And then I had BCT, right? And he sent me conference lights, which are, boom, right in front of you. Them, yeah, conference lights, okay? No, Chopper, I appreciate that. You know, I'm not that same guy that I was. I got too reckless, Chopper. You know, and I took things too personal, and I took things too far. And you're accountable for your words and your actions, regardless of your category. Yeah, regardless of your mental health status. You know, I'm responsible for my words and my actions. Now you've no excuse. I have no glasses on me. It's like, Chopper, may not tell you every day I get to kiss my kids at bedtime. I had an argument with a fella a few years ago, yeah, and he's in prison at the minute, yeah. And he made a little video, sent it to me, where I was saying, and he's in for throwing acid in his pregnant girl's face and trying to fucking choke her and shit. So we come in me live yesterday, so I told him what I told him. I was like, your missus is getting fucked while we were in prison. Yeah. Did you get to kiss your kids up at time? See? You know me, right? You had your chance in a fucking pub. In a fucking pub in this city in front of 40 odd people, and you sat on your backside and did nothing. You took a shit on that step. You big acid thrower, you big pikey bastard. Not you, Chop. Yeah, I had an argument with somebody from my housing estate, you know, and his mate, he was a big gypsy bastard. Shout out to all the good gypsies out there. Some of the best gypsy men in the world live in Manchester. But this fella is a sheepdog, no names. Trevor McGinley. Hey, Simey, Barney. You're the three fucking stewdies. Shout out to all the pikeys. I'm a pikey myself. I'm a foreigner here, so I'm a gyppo. Right? People think that I'm a gypsy. You know, and some of the best gypsy men come from Manchester, the ones I've met. Shout out to Michael Collins, and yeah, rest in peace to Willie. Shout out to young Joe and Davey. Joyce. Good Joyce, man. Now, I want to apologise. The other day, I said something, right? All I said was, yeah, it's my belief that, yeah, action speaks louder than words, right? Young Joe Joyce has had many fights and they've been recorded, yeah. I've been there, I've seen some of them. It's like, and he has it on video, where Simon McGinley has fought a couple of sheepdogs. Come here, Lurch, Paddy Ward went like that to your Barney. You know, he slapped him with an open hand. He went, now look at you, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bang! He put you on your back, you got up 3 times. You were asked, are you bet? You know what I mean? The fight ended. Yeah, Paddy Ward. That must stay in your head. You must hear, he must live in your head rent free. And here, like I said, when Dougie went down to that site, you were fucking there and you come out with ammonia. You know what I mean? You big sheepdog, yeah. Why didn't you just come out and get your fight out of the way? Down the road, one of each. But this is what I'm saying. And here, you did the same with young Joe. You were calling him out for years because your daddy and his daddy are 2 gypsy legends. Do you understand? Annie McGinley, who fought fucking Dan Rooney in fucking Cross McGlen years ago. Property, what you say? Fuck off, Dan Rooney. Dan the man. If you watch that fight, you can hear the commentator. And your man's like, and Dan throws a right hand. It's like, go on, and Dan, you know what I mean? Brilliant. Nah, Pablo or Chop, I get on with all gypsies. Most of them, you know what I mean? I've a lot of gypsy mates and that are settled travellers, you know. And most of the gypsies in Beswick, all their kids go to the same boxing club that want me to coach there. Davey Keenan said to me, Joe, please come to the gym. I can't pay you, but you could benefit the kids. Tutorial, show them how to use the hands, show them how not to be hit. Deflect the shots off your guard. Do you understand? Like, not a problem. Bang! Through the middle. Boom. Pick your shot. You know, that's what I tell the youths here. Do not overextend, underextend. Wait for your shot. He'll make a mistake. Be patient. And punish him when he does. Boom! Done. I love the sport. You know what I mean? But it is a young man's game. I'm looking forward to seeing Kudu fighting. You know what I mean? It's like I've a lot of time for Kudu. You know what I mean? And John Paul. You know. Yeah, and I believe Kudu has the fucking tools in his arsenal to beat this guy. He's super strong. He can bang. He can fight on the back foot. Either one. Southpaw. Do you understand? Orthodox. And it's like I said, I'd like to see that fight, you know. Oh, fucking hell. Chopper, who are you going with? AJ and Dubois. I think Daniel Dubois is a fucking gentleman. You know, he's a gentleman in the sport. You know, he's a great ambassador for the sport, him. You know, a lot of time for him. Oh, but I always thought AJ would I always believed in my heart of hearts 10 years ago, AJ would have finishing his career undefeated. But here, like I said, a big man and Andy Lewis, our condition slapped the face of him. You know, I want to see Tyson Fury v Anthony Joshua. That's the fight world boxing wants. Do you understand? The fans need it. You know, the two of them are in their prime. The both of them are English, and I think it'd be one of the. Here, did any of you watch the fucking fight with Sean O'Malley and Mirab the other night? Did you see the way they done them fucking graphics all the way around it? I was like well impressed. You know, but I'm gonna go and have some dinner. They had a heated sit down 100% do. Well, I always like Pablo or Chopper. Me, when it comes to mix multiple disciplines, I'm more of a kickboxing, boxing, UFC fan. You know, my brother used to do that Muay Thai for fucking years, bro. And any stable we've been in, my brother or myself, we've been surrounded by champions. You know, and you can only learn off those kind of guys, you know, and they learn me a hell of a lot, and I'm gonna try learn my son, you know. I'll coach my son and he'll go to the Olympics. That's how much I believe in this project. You know what I mean? Operation Olympic incoming. Yeah. Keep a high guard. Pretend you've an apple under your fucking chin, yeah? And wait, be patient. And that shot will come. And when he overextends, you know what I mean? Test him, bang through his guard. Split his guard. You know what I mean? And reflect the shots off your guard, off your gloves. High guard. Do you understand? It's just like a game of chess. You know, I love it, and I love when two men have a good fight and shake hands. You know, that's how it should be done, but there's no honor anymore. Chopper, you can't be headbutting people before you even fuck off fight them. Sorry up to that. But anyway, like I said here, I've no issue with anybody on here except somebody that bites women's noses. Yeah, no names. Yeah, his name sounds like a pedo's name, like Rolf Harris. I know, but Daniel, right? We're in a time where boxing, it's like, and MMA, UFC, it's like, it's prize fighting. You're fighting for money in a way. Uh, whether it be boxing or whether it be UFC, but when it comes to boxing, you have Frank Warren and you have Eddie Hearn, yeah, and they've come together. They even done a few fights, didn't they? And Eddie Hearn, all his fighters won or whatever, fucking, you know. And I believe that boxing and UFC, it spoils us. You know, like I watched O'Malley, Morab the other night. I had a feeling he was gonna lose. I like Morab. You know, Shevchenko, she won too. Uh, but like I said, when it comes to boxing, I do watch all the clubs are off. UFC, I watch all the embeddeds. I'm making me business to watch it because a passion of mine and a hobby. I take notice of it. If you go into mixed multiple divisions to hurt people, you're in it from the wrong reasons. My 10-year-old daughter wants to go into boxing. I don't want it for her. But she said, Daddy, I want to spark someone out. And I was like, daughter, come here. What are you talking about sparking people out? Do you understand? You don't go into it for that. And if you want to go in and learn how to defend yourself, I'll back you all the way. But if you're going in to punch people in the face, I'm not having anything to do with that. Because you'll get yourself hurt. If you want to learn, let me help you. I'll help you. I'll get you to the gate. But you have to walk through it. And then you have to walk out in front of a fucking arena full of people and shut it out. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, you get in that fucking ring, keep that tucked in like that. Like if an apple under your chin, I don't trouble. Ding ding. Bang! Right here, tea time, guys. I'm gonna have to go make dinner. Me missus is gonna fucking kill me. I was supposed to be off here about 15 minutes ago, but I'm gonna make me dinner. Well, I'm gonna make air dinner. Chopper, thank you for coming in and always for keeping it real with me. I want to shout out to Jay Sprint from fucking Swords. His mum passed away and it's a wake today. So if you're watching this later on tonight, tomorrow, guys, through the week, there's a few people that I want you to sub to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a list out, yeah, of everybody that's ever helped me. I'm gonna write a list out of all these little YouTube channels that are trying to grow, that are paying memberships to people, and they're not even getting a fucking shout out here. Guess what I can do? I can help grow your channel, yeah? Fuck a shout out. Making videos for people isn't hard. Do you understand? Like I said, charity begins at home. Number 1, Pablo. Number 2, Chopper. And they're from Dublin, and I can hear Pablo, Chopper, Spencer, Luke, Yowza, Harpo. Shout out to Kenneth and Dee and the man Brenda. Thank you for coming into my life, bro. Do you understand? I want to thank a few other Dublin men, and I'll probably do it later for 15 minutes, whatever. But nobody will grow without help. It's like, and there's a lot of mental health channels on YouTube that I can help, that I'm going to help. It's like, as well, if you're not sub to Finn, 89 Finn, or Air Tank, go sub to them. Do you understand? Shout out to Jockney Sparrow. Shout out to Sean Wayne, Banter City. And shout out to Pablo Escobar. And here, shout out to Tim Leeds, you Yorkshire cunt. He always comes in, abuses me, and fucks off. Shout out to Straight Jacket. Shout out to Ammo, Spencer. Shout out to fucking Max as well. Yeah, shout out to Marion. Thanks for coming in, Daniel. Richard, all yous. Salam, brother. Salam alaikum. Anyway, salam alaikum. I'll shut up and let's wreck him. Listen to me, I have to go. But like I said, I'm gonna write down a few names that I want to thank people who the channel supported me channel, believed in me, and like I said, I'll hold my hands up. I'm not perfect. I've made a hell of a lot of bad decisions in my life, and I've paid for them, and I'm still paying for them every day. And that's just the side effects I'm talking about. I have degenerative disc disease, it progressively gets worse on a daily basis, and I'm on a lot of pain medication for that too. But see, this will knock you up. You can't help if you're in pain all day. But what I do know is there's people out there that are worse off than I am. There's people out there that are homeless. There's people out there that are lost, you know, and I ended up finding my happy ever after with me missus. I have a belting little son. I have a stepdaughter. I've got 3 other children. I've got good people around me. And I truly believe that the corner in YouTube, the righteous corner, I call it, because you have the creepy corner, the vicious circle. I'd sooner stay in the 33% of the good community. It's like a lot of us have mental health issues, and I try to link different people together, not divide people. It doesn't matter whether you're English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh to me. It doesn't matter what religion you are, and it definitely doesn't matter what sexuality you are. As long as you're fucking happy, fuck what everybody else says. Because you know what? They're not always going to be there. You know what I mean? Sometimes your mates will end up fucking you over for financial gain. Hey, if I'd have stayed, I could have been a millionaire easy like loads of me mates. But yeah, I'd sooner struggle and survive rather than be strangled and be no longer alive. We are away, I have to go. High five! Joe McDonald's me name. Shared and awareness is the game. I got tortured in Cherry Orchard. But you know what? I never told. No, you know why? Because I broke the rules, and I knew that I broke the rules. Why am I going to go and tell on somebody when it was my fault? Now some people can talk. Hey, imagine that underneath your toe. How long would you last before you tell them on me? You'd cry like a little bitch. I always wanted to be one of the boys. In order to be one of the boys, you have to become a crash test dummy and do things that the other boys won't do, and it just leads to the wrong kind of life. Education's the way forward, yeah? Sharing awareness about mental health is important. Ash, welcome back from prison. Cumbrian Truth, I've a message for you directly. Do not engage with any of them wankers, because they already got you sent away twice, Ashley, yeah? I'm on Instagram still, the same one. Reach out to me if you want, and we'll have a chat. He come in yesterday, and like I said, the fella has been away. I don't really know the guy, but he's always been alright with me. Right, guys, listen, I'm away. Like I said, I am away, and I am not a gay. I cannot stay. We're not here to take part. We're here to play. Did I just say? Let me repeat. I love music. I love art. I'm not here to play. We're here to take part. Aye. See you later. Peace.